The Malpighian corpuscle in the kidney is a combined term referring to the blank and blank. So what is the Malpighian corpuscle? This is a structure that's within the kidney, and it's used for the filtration of blood, which is what the whole process of the kidney is overall, filtering out blood so we could have excess waste products be removed from the body. So it's consisted of this structure here. And there's different parts within this structure. But what is the main idea of these two structures? So we know that this outer part is known as the Bowman's capsule. So our Bowman capsule. And then the inner part here we know is our glomerulus. And these are the structures that make up the Malpighian corpuscles, which we could see is actually listed here as option D and would be our answer. But let's just discuss further exactly what this is. So we have the two parts, the glomerulus, which is the cluster of blood capillaries, which you can see here. This is our cluster of our blood capillaries. And we also have our Bowman's capsule, which is the structure that surrounds the glomerulus. So the two combined, they form a filtration unit within the nephron, which remember is the structural unit of the kidney. And within this unit, they filter out blood so waste products could be removed. So taking a look at the other choices, we know that these would be incorrect because looking over here, we have the glomerulus, which was correct, but it also says proximal convoluted tubule. And this is a tube that's used in the reabsorption and the concentration of unit. It might help to filter back things that don't need to be removed, such as different electrolytes. However, this is not part of the Malpighian corpuscle, and therefore we know that A would be incorrect because not the proximal convoluted tubule, so we can remove that. And proximal convoluted tubule is listed in option B as well, which we know is incorrect. It also mentions a loop of Henle, which is also part of the tubules, which is involved in reabsorption and concentration. So again, not what we're looking for. And then in option C, it has again the distal convoluted tubule, which would be incorrect. And just as another image just to visualize and put in perspective. So this is the Malpighian corpuscle that we were looking at over here. And then as you can see, there's other tubules there, such as a distal tubule and the loop of Henle, just to give you an idea of where those other tubules would be located. But for this question, the Malpighian corpuscles, option D, the glomerulus and the Bowman's capsule is correct.